What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here for that My Hero Academia awesome sauce. I have been meaning to do this for quite some time. I've been in the My Hero mood for a while. But today I managed to sit down and say, you know what, man? I want to read to at least chapter 200. But before I get into that, I just want to say that unfortunately I have been spoiled on one aspect of the manga. I won't be mentioning it because I know there are a few people that read it alongside me for the first time. But what I will say is that there is something to do with Deku's powers that unfortunately I know of somewhat. Like I don't know the details. All I know is that I know of certain things that happen with that. So whenever that happens, whenever it happens, however it happens, I am interested in the how, and I'm interested in the why, but I do know the what somewhat. It's like I know of the idea. I just don't know like what else is in there. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, that's all I know. Thankfully, I haven't been spoiled anything else, which is very, very awesome and exciting because that way I can go through all of these and read with no prior knowledge to anything that has been going down. So that's really cool. But anyways, man, let's go right into chapter 198. I sort of remember what has been going down, but just in case, I did reread the last like two chapters before this, but even then I was still a bit like I said, it's been quite some time since I've read this, so just bear with me as I try to get all of my hero knowledge back in mind, remember the characters, remember the quirks, and remember the situation that they're in. So just help me, bear with me. Anything that I forget or miss, just let me know in the comment section so that way we can get back and up to speed for the My Hero Academia awesome sauce, man. So right here we have my boy Razor saying, "Go on, tell us what you learned. If my opponent doesn't want to engage in a fight, then my quirk's pretty darn useless. In a real fight, I'd be dead meat the second I got caught. I need to give more specific instruction to my bugs. I was awesome, right? Go on, feel free to heap on the praise. Don't hold back, show me some love. You know you want to." This is coming out as a troll. We lost too. I wanted to win with the whole team intact. It all got a bit chaotic. Yo, she was putting in work. She really was. Sui was putting in some hard work. From what I just reread in the last two chapters, and just remembering a little bit of what was going on before that, she was putting in some work. Sui was putting in some hard work, coach. So shout out to the Asui greatness. After everything I learned, I couldn't even put a fraction of it to use. It's frustrating, and nobody's approached straight out of the gate. It took me 6 whole years to master the binding cloth. Remember that frustration you're feeling and use it as motivation. That's factual, man. That is 100% factual. That is coming from a true teacher right there. Because it's 100% true. The two who did work studies are quite hard on themselves. Meanwhile, Jamming Yay doesn't know the meaning of modesty. Jamming Yay! She's so useful spirit. I love it. Cut that out. Kirishima, focus on setting up direct encounters when you get to Brawl. Coda, as you suggested, you need to work on your strategizing. Kaminari, your early game was a mess. Does it take losing your allies for you to finally put your talents to actual use? Also, you might have messed up, but you reacted quickly to change course. You all already knew what I'm gonna say, yeah? Was Shishida your central pillars, or was it Shozaku? With consolidated leadership, you could have won this. Vlad King's got fire in his eyes. Shiozaki just can't bring herself to deceive others. Failing to take that into consideration ended up costing you. I ended up giving our opponents a chance to strategize. Sorry about that, Shiozaki. Burned by the fires of hell. A certain someone managed to show us his worth, though. I look forward to our joint battle. Hey, Shinso, let's cook up a plan to really make Class A cry. We need a plan of our own. I feel like I haven't seen Deku in ages. Let's brainstorm and think about what we can do. Combo moves, like aside, like, and the reason why I've been in my hero mood for quite some time is because of Jump Force, man. Like, I was using the Flagnards out of Deku and Jump Force, man. I really, really was. Deku was one of the funnest characters to use in that game, man. It would be awesome just like having the main character squad, like just picking MCs or even in combination of whenever you have a game like that, it's always nice to just have a couple different combinations. But whenever you have, for example, two characters that I believe carry the same message in a great way, would be Naruto and Deku, right? So whenever like I have those two characters interacting or together like in some way, shape, or form, it's always cool. because of just the way that I look at both series and just the inspirational characters that they are. It's nice whenever I get to play as both of them together. But anyways, to the point at hand, Deku's a really, really fun character to use in that game, man. I mean, his abilities, the way they're used, the attacks, the voice acting reminds me of the show, and I'm like, oh man, dude, my hero. Let's brainstorm and think about what we can do. Combo moves. We too should concoct a plan. Is Todoroki the center of our plans? Us too, Bakugo. My boy Bakugo. You gotta put respect on his name, dog. None of you better slow me down. Injured inferior beings lacking replaceable parts. Please proceed to the nurse's office. Oh, this is it. Yes, the springtime of youth. It's winter though. The year'll be over before we know it. These kids have pushed their quirks to the limit, created ultimate moves, and dealt with every event and disaster that came their way. Through it all, they've pressed forward. Here they get to measure their strength against their peers for a clear picture of where they really stand. In a sense, their exercise is a comprehensive view. All Might, Midnight. Shinso, what'd you think of him? He did great. The boy's no coward, and it's impressive that he felt frustrated. This is basically the main test for his potential transfer into the hero course. I expect he'll really step up in his next match. The second match, prepare yourselves, Team 2. Here we go, man. Now this should be fascinating. Just the team of Aoyama, Momo, and Tokoyami that's a fascinating team, man. Like that really is quite a squad. I'm not gonna lie, Coach. I'm not gonna lie. I'm giving them the advantage here, man, just because of the way that team is constructed, and of course, Invisigirl as well. But dude, Aoyama's a troll, bro. He needs to be stopped at all costs. Komori reminds me of Nigel from, is it not? No, not Nigel. Flipping number 4 from Codename Kids Next Door. She does. I'm not gonna lie. Komori really reminds you of number 4 from Codename Kids Next Door, with just the way that the hair is covering the eyes and the smile. Anyways, Yorozu, yes, Kendo. Why didn't you enter the beauty pageant? I was so sure you would. Aizawa Sensei never mentioned it, actually. Besides, I wouldn't have been able to given our band practices. After that commercial we did during our internship, people see us as equals, basically boxing us in together, you could say. The same box? You gotta love Momo's innocence when it comes to that stuff. The same box, and you see a really cute bubble of her actually trying to get into a box. Yo, she needs to be stopped. Seems like people are fans of the whole combo. That same one screaming Yorozu and Kendo at the culture festival. Idolatry, cultish worship. You're Yo, your quirk and grades are way better than mine, but they still lump us together. Honestly, I don't like it. Personally, I've been itching for a chance to go head to head. I wholeheartedly accept your challenge. Tokoyami, you're like me. Shihai Kurodoi. Kuroido. Your black quirk allows you to meld with darkness and move within it. Me and you were connected by fate. Ho ho. Another who communes with the abyss. A fellow resident of perpetual darkness. Wowee. Wowee! Good luck to Kendo and Team 2 to more biased announcing. Alright, let's do this. What sort of role does Kendo play in Class B anyway? She's a gal who gets the job done. I mean, she's our class president after all. Smart as all heck to go with the quick, level-headed decisions as she pulls the whole class together with good attitude. Without her, we'd have all been sucked into Monoma's orbit by now. She's basically Class B's big sister, Itsuka Kendo. I've always wanted to get more out of Kendo, so this should be fascinating. Quick level-headed decisions. If that's the case, I wonder if Yorozu's operation will work. Operation? They know our quirks for the most part, but we've improved and we might surprise them with new ultimate moves. So the first thing they'll do is scope us out. And we see Tokoyami coming up in like somewhere. All yours, Kuroido. Scope you out? No, I'm here to take you out. I'll be back, guys. Dark Shadow has located them. It seems they're directly in front. That wasn't even the attack, Dark Shadow. It seems they're directly in front of the towering smokestack. You're able to send your companion quite far now. Perhaps you leveled up during your work study. In a way, though Dark Shadow won't last as long when it's farther away, let's move. Fumikage, they got me. Come on. And then here we have Dark Shadow. Oh, it's returning. Everyone scattered back to me, Dark Shadow. And we see the Dark Shadow goes back and attacks Tokuyami himself. Goroido popped out of Dark Shadow. And then here we see Shihai Goroido, Quark Black. He can meld with blackness. Also, since improving on his quirk, he can manipulate any black object that he phases into, only things that can move to begin with, though. Fumikage Tokuyami, I'm gonna put you on like a suit. Very well. He's my natural. He really is. He truly is. I'll just stand against you with the technique. Hawks. 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 That was some goat stuff. Hawks helped me create Black Fallen Angel. Oh, snap, that sounds beast. Hold on, let's go to the next chapter. I want to see what this is. The Black Fallen Angel, dog. That was like a beast technique. Look at Hawks in the cut. Too slow. He always finished the job on his own. Apparently, this was the first year he scouted someone from the sports festival. Next stop is the Cantina Bar, where they've got a customer going wild. You guys handle the rest here. Yep, we sidekicks are mostly in cleanup duty. Hawks is just too darn quick. But he says this way is the most efficient. During my internship, I struggled to keep up, always dealing with the aftermath of his efforts. I started to question why Hawks had chosen me at all. Because we're birds of a feather. Is that meant to be funny? I'm 20% serious. And half of me just wanted to chat from a kid with Class 1A. About those punks who attacked you guys, the League of Villains. And wouldn't you know it, there you were, skilled, sharp, looking cream of the crop. A fellow bird who could probably keep up with me. As he interrogated me on details of the USJ attack, I grew more and more frustrated. I'm no dumb carrier pigeon. My week-long internship ended and I had learned nothing. Then, for my work study, he took me under his wing again. There's been plenty happening at UA. You're just hoping to squeeze that info out of me, right, Hawks? Don't insult me, number 3. No, I mean number 2 hero. Little Tsukiyomi is strutting his stuff. He's come a long way. They have a nice panel of Tokuyami right here, and we see Hawks smiling, grinning. Good work today. Hey, Tokuyami, how about a nice night flight? Hawks, it's like we've become the wind. First time flying, I take it. That final 30% I saw you in action, Tokuyami, and I thought, what a waste. Being up in the sky is a great thing. You get a bird's eye view of the world. Not that I'm much for training the next generation or whatever. A waste? What do you mean by waste? Focusing on close combat. It's fine to cover for your weakness, but you don't forget to improve on your real talents. Let yourself move freely. Listen from one bird bud to another. Those who can fly should. Why keep yourself grounded? Yo, Hawks seemed like he was stuck into some Air Gear stuff. And have y'all ever watched or read Air Gear? Some of the best soundtracks, man. I know that series is phenomenal soundtracks. But anyways, that was one of the main themes of that series, was that statement right there. Those who can fly should. Like, why stop those who can take the air and who can do whatever it is that they want to do? It's a beautiful like don't hold yourself back. Move forward. Why keep yourself grounded? I love that. That was awesome. Okay, Black Fallen Angel. Sounds cool. Why don't you show me? He shoved into the shadows. Another solo attacker. I was unexpected. This is just like the last match. They're messing with our expectations. In a zone full of pipes, pinning down his location is next to impossible. You alright, Tokuyami? Fumikage Tokuyami. I'm gonna wear you like a suit. He's going after me. I'm potential prey. You would think that, Class A. The psychological trap was set before the match even began. Scheming hero Vanta Black, and we see him coming in from behind, and he grabs Aoyama. This is how I work. That boy is in need of radical reform. And then we see Aoyama get sucked in. With my speed in this tangled maze of a battleground, the tether between Dark Shadow and Tokuyami will hinder their movement, meaning those Class A fools have no way to hunt me down. Is that what you thought? Dark Shadow, Black Fallen Angel. And we see him soaring through the skies with Dark Shadow's arms going and providing as like wings. He's flying. Dark Shadow's always floating, so it can pick me up and carry me around. Don't forget to improve on your real talents. I appreciate it, Hawks. But how? The sky is no longer the limit. Yo, the sky is no longer the limit. Plan A is a bust. And we see Momo. Aoyama, use naval buffet. Keep flying about Tokoyami. Enough to alter every shadow around. Dark shadow under my cape now. Gotcha. And we see him. He carries him, dodging. The shadows are shifting, which means there he is, Hagakure. Awesome. He's mine now. I was quite prepared to expect the unexpected. And here we go, and it looks like a mushroom. What the hell is that? It looks like a mushroom grows out of Momo's nose. Knew it. All this light means Kuroido failed. Now for plan B. Kendo's already a step ahead. Mushrooms for all. Everyone, everywhere. Every shroom. What in the flying flag darts, coach? Hold on, bruh. This person can grow mushrooms out of anything? Yo, man, chapter 200 of My Hero, bro. Listen, man, that's really cool for me. Even though I haven't been reading the series weekly very often, like I prefer to binge it, and there are certain points whenever I am caught up to it weekly, but I did read the first chapter whenever it dropped. And just to see the growth of the series and how big it's become, this phenomenon of a manga to an anime to a new generation of people who just got into anime thanks to this series, and its generation of series. It's incredible to me the impact that this series has had. I mean, I know that anyone can put down predictions for how big a series is going to be, but My Hero truly became like a massive hit, man. I mean, it's just looking back whenever I first read the chapter 1 and just thinking of how far it's come since then. It's incredible. It's honestly inspiring. It honestly is very, very inspiring to see where Horikoshi came from before this with Barrage, and then coming out and creating a new series. I went from a series that was canceled to the second most popular series in Jump behind One Piece. And that's an incredible feat. You know, a series that's this huge worldwide. And then especially over here where I live in the States, this series is everywhere. Like, I can wear My Hero shirt to my local pizza place, the bank, Subway, Walmart, whatever. People always recognize the shirt and say, yo, that's an awesome show. Like, that's impact, man. That's impact. So shout out to My Hero for doing big things. Big things, man. It's doing big things. My Hero Academia greatest. What time is it? Still got time. Oh no. They're totally revealing my curves. How embarrassing. Those fun guys are spreading across the area. And Kuroido has vanished from sight. And there was, damn, man, yo, there's a hell of a lot of mushrooms, man. I'll tell you what. My boy Mario from Super Mario, he would be hyped. He would be hyped seeing all these mushrooms, dog. Blackwood cauliflower shroom. Yellow Knight shroom. Enoki shroom, Inky Cap shroom. What is she, summoning Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Blackwood cauliflower shroom. Yellow Knight shroom. And Enki shroom. Inky Crab shroom. Like, what do we got going on here? Kinoko Komori. Quirk mushroom. Spores shoot from her body and instantaneously grow into fields of mushrooms. They spread and grow faster in humid conditions. Grow, grow, cover the earth with me. Make it shroom-tastic. They even sprout on people's bodies? How freaky, for real. Her mushrooms are all vanished after 2 or 3 hours, so she's not that scary. Plan A involves you hijacking Dark Shadow for a sneak attack. They will definitely send Dark Shadow to hunt us down as their first move. It's a strong, low-risk move. They don't know that Dark Shadow can be manipulated, so hurry and capture somebody. You make it sound simple. What if I fail? What kind of risk am I taking? Once they come face to face with you, they'll use light attacks. That light will tell us three exactly where you're at, and Dark Shadow won't be much of an asset if the area is all lit up. Even if you can't pull it off, Kuroido will be able to close in. I'm counting on you, Kinoko and Fugidashi. Here goes plan B. A 2-tiered operation, I should have known. Remain calm, everyone, we need to regroup. And here we see an explosion. What the hell's going on? What is all that? Manga Fugidashi, quirk comic. I'm on top of my game. That bam was more like kerboosh. Made my heart go badoom. He brings onomatopoeia. Oh, hold on, bro. Yo, this is a quirk I would love. This man has the quirk comic, and he brings onomatopoeia to life? Okay, man. He's a comic man. I want that quirk. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I want that quirk right there, son. Even my laser cannot put a dent in these things. Why is it, Jime Jime? Jima Jima. Humid. It's a humidifier. The shrooms are growing out of control. Hagakure, our long-range attack boys are in a bind, huh? And how are they going to deal with these sound effects overseas? Who cares? Overseas. Hey man, who cares? What, like I said, who gives a flying flag, nerds? That wall cut off Yorozu from the group. We've isolated the brains of the operation. Now to take her down by force. We see Kendo come from behind her. She brings up a shield. Momo instinctively brings up a shield, so that way she's able to block the attack. And she crushed my tungsten shield so easily. Itsuka Kendo, quirk big fist. Her hands can grow huge. Her strength grows just as much. She's out here using gear third. Hand to hand is my field of expertise, you know. I might actually win. I'm not going to give you time to think. Nuh-uh. She goes right in, starts attacking. Momo continues to create barriers. She worked the situation to her advantage in no time flat. That's our Kendo. Not necessarily the best tactic. If she isolated Yorozu because she's wary of her, she might have misread things. Here we see your quirk and grades are better than mine, but they still lump us together. Honestly, I don't like it. You're wrong, Kendo. I'm still no more than a fool and utter novice. So when you speak as if I'm somehow superior, I can't afford to disgrace myself. I'm gonna pull us together, show her everything you've learned. If they knew the threat Yorozu posed, all four of them would have teamed up and crushed her right off the bat. Yo! Todoroki putting some respect on his girl, telling him they better put some respect on my name. They better put some respect on our name. At this point, they're one. You feel me? That's Todoroki's girl right there. So because rising to the challenge is Yorozu's field of expertise. I was about to end it right there, but screw it. We're reading another chapter. Come on. Oh, come on. A cannon? Yo, she brings out straight up a cannon. Whoa. Yo, now when she starts using her ability like this, man, now that's what I'm talking about. It takes quite a bit of time to create something so big. She could kill someone with that thing. No, it has to be a bluff. Wait, that wall. Wait, the wall maybe? Apologize for frightening you. This is one out of control plan. Right at the moment of impact, that's when I grow my fists. Double jumbo fist. So he uses gear third grizzly magnum. You're not trying to blow it up? Launching something over instead? The moment this turned into a brawl, your type of fight, I knew that I didn't stand a chance by myself. However, I can't stop twinkling. Stupid Fung, just stop. Invisible girl. She's still been covered with the damn mushrooms. Yeah, Yorozu's being isolated as well. Let me bring this over here. They hide and employ siege tactics meant to slowly squeeze the fight out of us. They're strong, obnoxiously so. Komori, Fukidashi, Koroido, Shroom. If we can't locate those three, my throat's starting to hurt. This man, the comic, when this battle's already over. However, together we can win this. Dark Shadow! And he raises Hagakure. Gotcha. Yorozu's lucky bag? What is that, like a mystery box? These are... Hey, Kumori, speak up. I caught him. Aoyama. Good going, that's our Kuroido. Now you must go get the other two. That's our Kuroido. They still can't pin our locations down, so I'll keep up my shroomerific attack. Sure. Hey, Kumori. You sure they don't know where we are? Because it looks like they're heading our way. And here we have them coming in full speed, wearing thermal goggles, man. Everything's clear when peering through these. Gaze long into the abyss, and the abyss gazes back. Lucky bag with good fortune. These are goggles? And ethanol and antifungal spray? Judging from the goggles design, those are meant for you, Tokoyami. Her words couldn't reach us, but the message was loud and clear. Everyone remain calm, everyone. We need to regroup. Back to Yorozu was already planning this. Tokoyami's zooming straight at Komori. Coming for you, too. I thought it was weird how you Class B guys didn't have shrooms growing all over you. With your positions revealed, you're in my crosshairs, and there's no hiding from the coming storm. As Hawks would say, speed beats power. And we have an amazing panel of just Tokoyami just straight up maneuvering as Dark Shadow is right behind him. Abyssal black body, Sabbath. And he goes in like somewhere. Komori, too fast, better find somewhere to hide. Somewhere black to hide. Are you looking for something black? Enjoy my cape. Got her, Fumikage. Yo, wait, Tokoyami's out here doing his thing. With these two immobilized, there's little to fear. Let's make for the cage and Fumikage? Sorry, I kept those under wraps because they're not as cute. But if we're about to lose, then I guess I have no other option. Split gill shrooms attract the lungs. Although Komori isn't much of a fighter, she is one to fear. Should have knocked her out cold, but Tokuyama didn't take this training seriously enough. What's going on? I can't see her. Gotta take down Fukidashi quick and go help the others. I'm worried about Tokuyama and Momoyao too. Invisible is invincible. Sorry, I'm late. Kendo, I'm saved. Wait, was that? Don't worry, she's out cold, but she pulled a fast one on me and tied me to her cannon. It's kind of hard to get around this. No, she's out cold, but she basically took her out of the battle by tying her to the cannon because the cannon's so damn heavy. With everything she created, she has such amazing foresight. This doesn't really feel like I beat her. She did from the very beginning. Just based off of what Tokuyama was saying, like, she knew. She had the observation hockey on fleek, man. She knew exactly what was going down and planned everything accordingly. Had to resort to that, Komori. It didn't have much choice. Kendo lives up to her rep. I hope she doesn't lose heart over this. Yoriyorozu will make a fine leader someday. Agreed. She showed that plus ultra spirit in all sorts of ways out there. Match 2 is over. Class B wins 4-0. What a couple of chapters, man. That was a lot of fun to read. I'm not going to lie, yo. That was super fun. But it's a great way, or a great chapter, great page to end off on, man. Man, dude, I knew that team was going to be a lot of fun. But finally getting some kendo action in there as well and seeing the other members of that team. The mushroom ability was really, really creative. And then seeing more from the blackness ability and, of course, the onomatopoeia, which I would love to have that ability with the comic and whatnot, but just having Hagakure and Tokoyami, man, seeing some of his little training done with Hawks and coming into fruition out here was really, really nice. And then Momo with her incredible, just like Midnight was saying right here, she was going to make a fine leader someday, and her foresight and her ability to plan ahead in order to protect everyone was really, really nice, man. Really cool way of utilizing her ability like this. Instead of using the cannon, she just tied her to it, and that is super cool. So great stuff right there on her part as well. And then Aoyama's a troll, so he gets a pass from me. But anyways, this was a really fun last couple of chapters. Great stuff. Glad to be reading My Hero again, man. Hopefully next time we'll be able to read a couple more chapters. But yeah, man, I think that's all I'm going to be able to do today. Hope everybody has an awesome of a day. Let me know what y'all thought about these My Hero Academia chapters, and I look forward to continuing to read, man. Hopefully next time we could read around 5 chapters or so, and I look forward to continue the journey to once again catch up to My Hero, which is crazy because I said I wanted to read the series weekly from then on, but everything happens for a reason, and I really do enjoy binge reading My Hero, so this was a lot of fun for me. Great panels, a lot of really nice double page spreads, I mean, not really double page spreads because a lot of these I just read in double page format, but anyways, it was a lot of fun, and it's just great to be reading My Hero again, man. So thank y'all for watching. Hope everybody has an awesome of a day. Take care. Peace out.